bang, bang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an episode of Tank Talks Movies. Almost fucked up there. Hey guys, today we'll be talking about The Longest Yard. The movie starts out with our main protagonist, Paul Cruz, who is played by Adam Sandler. And in this movie, he's a former football star who gets locked up. So, this movie it starts off at Paul's girlfriend in his house. And his girlfriend's just throwing a big party and stuff like that. And she's just really stuck up. I think her name is Liddy. And she's played by Courtney Cox. Alright guys, they get into a little argument. Paul locks her in the closet, and he goes and takes her car, drives it around. It's a really expensive car, guys, for the time. And now, he's driving around. One of the party guests gets her out. Then she ends up calling the police, saying that the car is stolen, blah blah this, blah blah that. And then he gets pulled over by the cops, and one of the cops have kind of big ears. It's actually kind of funny. But, you know, he's saying all these stuff. He's been drinking, like, blah, blah, blah. So, he makes fun of this cop a few more times, and the cop's buddy's actually riding him a little bit, too. So, he hands the cop his beer and says, okay, let me just back up a little bit. And he just slams into the cop car and just bolts off. So far, he's still driving this car. He's officially now in a police chase. And then a bunch of cop cars just start T-boning him and blah, blah, all that stuff. He comes, don't worry, he gets out of the car and goes, don't worry, fellas, I did not spill my beer. Ha! That's funny. And then, you know, he gets locked up. He's getting sent to the... He gets sent in the jail. I'm sorry, I got a little cough. He gets sent to this jail where the warden's guards play football. And then the warden pretty much tells him to at least participate, try to like teach some of the guards some tricks and stuff like that. So there's a certain guard that just is beating him with his nightstick a lot. There's so many guards that are just complete dicks in this movie. And this guard is constantly just beating him with his nightstick until he finally stops abusing him when he actually blocks, you know, just grabs the nightstick and says, you know, you gotta knock that crap off, blah blah, all that stuff. And then he gets put in the hot box. Now he gets a punishment, I guess, you know, a whole week apparently inside this damn heated box, sweating all the stuff out. So he starts talking to the warden and says, you know, you gotta put a team together so we can play you guys. Just destroy you. Alright. So we meet another protagonist in this movie, Caretaker, who is played by Chris Rock. So he draws up a like little football tryout type thing. So they're start recruiting people. First big threat they got is, okay, the tryout actually happens. And so they get this really fat guy that's extremely out of shape. We got this guy who's just got a really bad anger problem. We have this giant who is pretty much just, well, not a giant, he's not a giant, he's just a really big muscular black man. Honestly, has the mind of a child. And then, like, they have a whole bunch of other deals. So they're trying to recruit more, so they go to the basketball court where more of the black characters are there. And so he plays a basketball against one of them, and you know, he's just taking this beating from this guy, just taking it, just like bam, just like, he's got like bloody lip, you know, bloody nose at the end of it, you know, because the guy's actually elbowing him and stuff like that. He's asking, so was that a foul? That was a, no, man, that was clean. That was clean. And then, you know, he lets the black guy win. And then we meet the quarterback, or the running back. The running back was played by Nelly, the rapper Nelly, and his name is Maggot, or something like that. I'm sorry. So he's running around. Like, he gets on the field and like he's like running. Apparently he runs out of his shoes. It's actually pretty funny. Then, you know, they're recruiting like more people. We meet I don't know his character's name, but it's Bill Goldberg, and they meet him in the shower, and apparently he's got a large member. So he's got this big old muscular guy, and then they meet the coach, played by Bruce Burt Reynolds. I'm sorry. Burt Reynolds, yes. Burt Reynolds apparently was an old football player back in the day. And then, you know, he got locked up for some reason. So, Burt Reynolds' character shows Adam Sandler's character to this really old guy who knows where everything is, who knows where every like hidden spot is. So he finds out there's a rating system of where how five stars is a max of how violent the inmate is. They find this guy who's gotten this guy's gotten the chair 3 times and hasn't died. So, Adam Sandler's character, Paul Cruz, is walking to this cell, and the guy is in his cell, headbutting the wall. And he turns around, and it's the Great Khali. Yeah. 7'2" Great Khali. He just goes, "Ah!" And Adam Sandler's character goes, "I'm gonna go take a piss." And the guard's like, "Hey, you're scaring him off." So we meet another character. When it comes to these guys, I'm sorry, I can't remember their names. I know there's a guy named Cheeseburger Eddie. He's funny. So, we meet this kind of Hispanic character who, He's a 5-star criminal inmate, and he watches The View. So the guard tells him, he shuts off the television and tells him to go back to his cell, all this stuff. And then he asks, is he going to be playing? He's like, yeah. Apparently he's in, and then he's just all that stuff. Okay. How they get the more of the Africans to play is during a scene in the movie where Nellie is in the I guess the prison library getting books, you know, putting books back, and we have Stone Cold Steve Austin, we have Kevin Nash, and we have some other guy being the guards, and they're just harassing him, calling him the N-word and stuff like that, and saying all this racial stuff towards them, and Nellie's just taking it. And excuse me again, I'm sorry. Got that tickle again. Okay. So Caretaker is they're having a practice, and Caretaker just starts looking straight out and just big old smile. And then we have a bunch of everyone from the basketball court showed up on the football field and all that stuff. The players are actually the team is starting to become pretty good, but the guards have a little spy who's like, you know, getting notes and everything, all this stuff for the guards. So the snitch who is telling the guards all the different stuff ends up telling like not the warden but the main guard well, let's try to stop their momentum. So what they do is Caretaker, you watch this movie, Caretaker, Paul Cruz, and a whole bunch of other characters, you start to feel for them, you know, you start to like them. And then this guy who's been like telling the guards all the plays that they're doing, apparently is a pyrotechnic, so he can make anything blow up or set on fire. Caretaker dies in a big fire blast in Paul Cruz's cell. So everyone's feeling sad. They'd like to give him a burial, and you know, the burial and like all this other stuff. We got all these big guys crying and all this stuff. All right, it's game day, guys. Game day, the big game. They all show up, and they're all ready to play. They're in their locker room getting ready and changed. Two guards wearing football outfits show up and say, "Everyone stand up for the warden." And Anthony, the big fat guy, is standing up, and the guard's like, the warden's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, Anthony, you can sit down." And Goldberg says, "Thank God." So, pretty much saying that if they fraternize with the public, you know, they will be shot in the head, blah, blah, this, blah, 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 that. So, the game starts, and constantly the inmates are trying to just hurt the guards, you know. So they have to actually get them in. The guards are in the lead for a while. Then just a whole bunch of people just start getting hurt, and the guards, you know, like Khalid like body slams one of them through like a bench, and then Stone Cold gets hit so hard to apparently where he shits himself. There's like so many funny scenes. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Okay, I'm gonna rewind a little bit. Okay. Kevin Nash is a guy who's 7 foot tall, and he's like one of the more roid raged up ones, and you know he's taking pills that are actually steroids. So during the Ankta things prior to the big game, they switched out his steroids with like hormone pills or something, like lady hormone pills. So he's getting all emotional. He starts getting so emotional towards everyone. He's just really, really funny. Now, the game is going on, and he's trying to tackle someone. He goes, "Ah!" just screaming like a girl and stuff like that. Alright, guys. The Khans actually win the game. It ends up being a really good game. And like as he's walking, looks like he's walking towards the exit, the warden's like, tell him to shoot that man, shoot that man. All this stuff and different crap. The guard's like, it's the game ball. And the movie ends, and honestly, guys, I'd recommend you watching this one. And by the way, this is a remake. The original is good in its own right, with Burt Reynolds being the main character in that movie. But this one's pretty good because it's got a little bit of comedy to it. Alright guys, I'm Tank. This has been Tank Talks Movies. And stay tuned again for a Tank's Foods and Drinks. Signing off, peace, rock on, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Dumbasses, later. Peace.